and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I brought my beautiful gloves. I love them. I love wearing them. It's been I think it's been like a week since I got them, and my husband's mum gave it to me because she doesn't use them anymore, and I needed one because now it's starting to get really cold in here, so every time I go for a walk I need to be like warm as much as I can. I love the cold, but I do need to keep myself warm to enjoy it. You know what I mean? The other day it snowed, and I don't know if you know this about me, but every time I see snow I'm literally like a child. The inner child in me will come out and be as happy as ever. Because when I was a kid, it never snowed in my country, because it's a really warm country, so when it's winter it's not that cold, not enough for like it to snow. It's like the last time it snowed in my country was in 2010, and I was like 8 years old. But that was the first time I seen snow, because before that I think it was like another like 10 to 15 years that it snowed. So it's been a long time. And that time when I was like 8 years old, that was the first time I saw snow, and I was so happy. I'm like, wow, what is this? What's going on? And I went to with my sister and started having like these little fights with the snowballs, and it was amazing. But that was the first time I got the experience, and then when I came to this country, it's like every winter snow, and I love it. I love it. I know it can be a little bit problematic, especially when you want to drive to work and stuff. It's dangerous, and at the same time you gotta clean your driveway, because you need to empty the snow and do whatever you can to get your car out of the house. But besides that, I do enjoy the snow. But yeah, I did manage to see like dirty snow as well, because of all the cars that drive around and make the snow look brown. I never really looked at it that way. It was always like white, but obviously it turns into a different color because of the dirt and the water and different aspects that makes it look that way. So yeah, today we're gonna be. It is the morning, so I've been like getting ready to go for my walk, but before that I was like, I'm gonna record, then I go for a walk, and then I carry on with my day. I think this is gonna be my what's the word for it? I think this is gonna be like my hour where I do like recordings and stuff, and then I carry on doing anything that I need to do during the day. And yes, we're good with time, so let's begin. First things first though, how are you? Okay. It's okay. No worries. We all have those days, so it's completely fine. But remember, I'm here for you. And if you ever need to send me a message or something like that, you can reach me out on Instagram. If you go into my channel, you can find it there. So if you feel like talking, if you feel like, you messaging me, it's completely fine. I'm gonna answer. Sometimes I will take a few hours, because I'm not all the time on my phone, but when I do see a message I will reply. I'm that kind of person that cannot leave a message like unread, right? So yeah, if you ever feel like messaging and talking, if you don't feel like having a good day, then don't hesitate to drop me a message. Some of you are doing it, and I love that, because it's really fun and cute and nice, and every word that you can think of, talking to some of you. So yeah, it doesn't have to stay just on YouTube, but if you want it that way, it's completely fine. Just giving out an idea out there so that we can interact even more. Not just on YouTube, right? Because the world is so small, so we gotta make the most out of it. I say that it's small, but obviously it's, you know what I mean. So today it's gonna be a little bit of like a rumble, and then I'm gonna be scratching with these gloves. I don't know if they are good for that because I think they are, because they are soft. So we're gonna be doing that. And yeah, I'm actually quite happy that there are not a lot of cars lately. Because I don't like when I get interrupted by them. Especially like when you're recording and then you like get like really loud ones when they're doing like road works or stuff like that, and I'm like, oh my god. But that's not their fault, like they're doing the job and I'm here doing my thing as well. There we go. So now I'm gonna ask you to close your eyes. Yes, you have beautiful eyes, but you're gonna have to close them so that you can feel the scratching directly into your soul. No, I'm joking. But yes, it is better to close your eyes so that you get ready to sleep while you're listening to me, while, you know, you're doing what you gotta do to go to sleep. Okay? So, close, 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 close your eyes, close your eyes, close, close, 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 close your eyes, close your eyes. There we go. I'm gonna take a deep breath because I do need it, and you're gonna do the same. Okay, we're not gonna do it at the same time. It's okay, you take your time. I'm gonna do it because I do like taking deep breaths before I do something. Okay, now, yes, it's okay. I think that's enough, and that will keep me going. Good thing about that I'm doing this in the morning is that I don't feel tired, like compared when I do it at night, because at night it's like when you start to feel sleepy, especially when you do things like this, because it's so relaxing that I just, even when I do it myself, I can't help feeling sleepy. And it's not because of falling asleep because of my voice or something like that. It's just the silence, the whispers, the setting of it just makes you feel sleepy, right? And that's why we love ASMR. It's all because we need help to get asleep. So now that you close your eyes, I'm right here and ready to begin scratching you. Okay. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. There we go. I feel like I finally found my spot. You know, this little corner in my room. Yeah, I feel like this is it. Like I can manage to do anything that I like and stuff like that. I do need to move around because I was stuck at some point because I just didn't want to take the microphone out of the way. Not the microphone itself, but the arm that it's holding it. Because it was just like I can't be bothered. But when I finally decided to, now I take it off and just put it away for whenever I need it. And it's better because it keeps things tidier. Yes, I think that's the word. But yeah, it keeps things a bit more clean. And yeah, because usually we'll just be in the middle, and you can see it and it looks out of place. But that has been fixed. And now I just take the microphone whenever I need it. I'm so happy that you're here. I can miss you. Well, in fact, I did miss you. I always do. It's good to have you here so I can scratch you to sleep. And remember, you are amazing and you deserve the best. There we go. We're just scratching. Cause somebody's gotta go to sleep. Scratching. Cause you gotta go to sleep. Okay. You know something I haven't done in a while and I just realized? Singing. Remember when I used to sing for you? Obviously the songs that I chose were not meant to be like for you directly. It was just me picking random songs and then just singing whatever it was on my Spotify playlist. And most of the songs I didn't know because it's like I love saving any song that I like. If I like an album, I will save the whole album and then never listen to it. But if there's one or two songs that I like from that, I will listen to it. Unless we're talking about like Selena Gomez, and then I will listen every single song, every damn song of that album. But yeah, I think that's something I need to do now that I can, right? Now that I can. But I think I might do something different for it, because instead of using a phone, because you used to have like what's the name for it? You used to have like an interference, and I didn't like that because it was pretty obvious that something was interfering with the microphone and the phone and stuff like that. So it was like, so I might just like write it down or find a different way of doing it. But at the moment, it's probably gonna be handwriting, right? The most common way. Or I can just print it. Why didn't I think of that? It's like reading a story, but it's just reading songs or singing, if I ever need. I don't know why I didn't think of printing, but then again, you think of something and then you're like, oh, I could have done it this way. It is what it is, right? But I haven't done anything of that, so it's okay. I'm already saving myself time. But I do gotta make sure that I have enough to print things. So yeah, that's what's gonna be next. Singing, and then I'm gonna ask you. Of course, I'm not a storyteller. I do not know how to make story and stuff like that. So I might have to go and ask a little friend. The other day, Thalander came and said that he wanted to do something outside of in the garden, because they need to remove some stuff. And he says, I asked my pal Al, but he was referring to AI. But I found it so funny that he called it Al. So yes, we're gonna be asking Al to help us. But I do want to ask you, what kind of story would you like? And let's see what we can do with it. Do you like mystery, romance, horror, anything that you have in mind? I do have a few ideas of mine, but that will definitely wait. But for now, I think it's better to ask you. Because, I trust you. And you can tell me exactly what would you like. And of course, if there's anything else that you would like to see in the future as well, please do let me know. And before I continue, if you're new to the channel, please, and if you're liking what you're seeing, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share, because that helps me a lot. And if you're new to the channel, welcome, and I hope you have a wonderful time in here. Okay? I hope to see you more often, and don't be afraid to leave a comment or reach out to me on social media. Okay? There we go. So yeah, I feel like rumbles and scratching go so well together, because you get to scratch on the sides and talk in the middle. And I'm trying to talk as loud as I can, because scratching can actually reduce the amount of noise that comes out of your voice. At least when you're like in the audio perspective, right? Because it focuses on this. But if I whisper, it won't take as much to notice it. So I try to do soft spoken, which I actually like doing it more. But yeah, I do need to go back to whispering like this. Like if I'm keeping a secret, right? Secret. I do need to go back and whisper like this. Definitely. So yeah, I'm gonna stop scratching a little bit for now, so that I can actually whisper in your ear. Okay? You gotta go to sleep, sweetie. You gotta go to sleep. 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 If you want, I can join you, it's okay. But you gotta go to sleep, okay? You gotta go to sleep. You gotta keep those eyes closed. I said it before, your eyes are beautiful, but you gotta close them if you want to sleep. You gotta sleep, you gotta sleep, you gotta sleep. You gotta sleep, you gotta sleep. Yes, you gotta sleep, you gotta sleep, you gotta sleep. You gotta sleep, you gotta sleep, you gotta sleep. You gotta sleep, you gotta sleep, you gotta sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. You gotta go to sleep, you gotta go to sleep, you gotta go to sleep. There we go. I do like this. I don't remember when was the last time that I did whispers, because whenever I'm doing it here, I've been doing soft spoken lately. And it's okay to switch back from now and then, right? It's not as bad. It's just that, like I said, if I plan to do like scratching or something like that, or like, body triggers, or anything that has to do with scratch, I do need to keep my soft spoken high, because sometimes the whispers that do not go when the scratching is happening. So it's like I'm saying something and you might not listen to it because of the scratching sound. So I try to keep my voice as loud as I can, but without making it like bad, So yeah, I'm so grateful that you're here. I'm actually pretty happy, and it's always a pleasure to see you. And yeah, do you like my whispers? Like I said, you gotta go to sleep, okay? Yes, no more scrolling on your phone, and no, you gotta go to sleep, okay? You got a full day ahead of you, and you gotta be ready for it, because you're gonna do amazing. You always do, okay? You are amazing now. I'm always gonna say that. So yeah. So now we are back to the soft spoken, and it was good. It was good to have a little bit of a moment and just whisper and whisper for you like this. But yes, like I was saying, this is something I definitely need to do more. Go back into like whispering, but finding the best thing to do for that, right? Because scratching is definitely not the best for us. It's just like just whispering. I love the sound of scratching. But if you're telling a story while you're scratching, it can be a bit difficult, can it? But yeah. There we go. Okay. I see you're starting to get a bit sleepy. No worries. There we go. There we go. Let me get my water. I'm trying not to make a loud sound, but I might have touched the microphone with my arm. There we go then. Again, it was a pleasure to see you. And before I go, please, you know what I'm going to do. Yes, you know already. And you can now listen. You are amazing. You are wonderful. And you always make me smile when I see you. Thank you so much for coming tonight again. Thank you for choosing to be with me tonight so that you can fall asleep. And remember, you are amazing. You are beautiful. You are confident. You are unique. And you do matter, okay? And the most important thing, of course, is you are enough, okay? Don't let anyone or anything makes you think that you're not. Even when you're feeling at your lowest, I know you can do it, okay? You have it in you. And I trust in you. And remember, if you need to reach out to me, you can do it. Don't be afraid. I'm not gonna be like ignoring you or something. I'm always gonna reply when I have the time. It might not be immediately, but it will be eventually. And eventually, like in the span of a few hours, okay? Not like days or weeks, no. Okay. And again, you do matter. You are enough. And you will always deserve the best. Nothing but the best. Okay. Thank you so much. And until next time, be kind to yourself and keep embracing the soothing power of ASMR. Thank you so much. I love you. And I will see you next time.